Previously on Survivor.
I'm feeling like merge is coming after this, so I think we need an idol to protect us.
We did end up searching for the idol, and we actually found it.
Yes.
Congratulations, we found the hidden immunity idol.
Aaron found it. That's great, but I think it's very much a group idol, and so I think we're going into the merge of, all right, like it's all of us. Like, let's run this.
There you go.
There you go!
Got it! Villains win!
Go!
Good job, Wendy!
Oh, tribal council begins in 10 minutes. Once again, 16 players with the most votes will be judged.
We've got two guys, me and J. Ross, with no immunity idols. We're the easy targets, and we can't do anything about it if they vote us. And so really the swing vote would be Kirk.
The problem with the girls is they're trying to decide between, I think, two guys.
We both vote guys. They both vote for Kirk. We want Kirk to vote for guys. Easy, done.
But I think I'm gonna actually vote for Crystal. Okay. And then if Bryce votes for Crystal, and then you vote for Asia. Okay. And then if they split their votes between me and you, then it's Crystal actually gone and a three-way tie between you and Asia.
I have to pick if I'm going with the guys or the girls.
If anyone would like to play their Styx idol, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Okay. Not safe. Crystal?
No
Not safe. The fifth and sixth people voted out of Themis, Bryce, and Kirk.
There's a tight, solid alliance of 5, and we're going to be voting out Lucas. And I don't see anyone deviating from that plan. So within the 5, I do feel like me and Taylor are on the bottom. I have expressed that I want to get Paige out. I think Garrison holds Drew and Paige.
For real this time? Yes?
I just want to make sure your name doesn't get thrown out because I don't want you to play an idol, and I don't think you will.
I'm wanting to get Lucas out because I know he wants me out. My name has been thrown out, but I don't want to have to play my idol.
Sorry to do this to you. Wish you could have made it further.
10th person voted out of Survivor, Lucas. Lucas, Travis spoken. Good luck, y'all.
I feel pretty confident we're probably about to get a merge.
I know.
Where we can stay 5 amigos.
I know. We gotta stay strong.
Don't strategize until if we have to.
Yeah, because
then we don't have to plan.
if we strategize about something, it should be how we 5 work together in the next spot.
Yeah.
The vibes are good, but the vibes are hoping that we're going into a merge and that we can win the first vote, or at least have the first vote not be one damaging to us. We're down to the 5 that we made at the very beginning of the game, which is nice that our 5 stuck together this long. There's been a lot of votes, a lot of times where our 5 could break, but now the one thing that's unfortunate is without our majority, it's hard for our 5 to hide. Everybody thinks a tribe comes in together, and right now our 5 is the whole tribe. So we gotta try to dance away from that a little bit.
What's our name?
The chili sock.
The chili sock.
The chili sock is wild. That's a wild.
Our alliance is the chili sock.
Vibes are high right now because we all are 100% in this alliance, in the Chili Socks alliance. Lucas was so blindsided, and I think he for sure thought I was going home. So it feels really good to send him home.
We're the chili sock alliance. TCSA. Took us up. The chili socks.
But
We can just be the chili socks.
Yeah, that's like what I thought we were.
Our alliance from the beginning of the game has been intact, and I'm glad that it timed out well where we're going back to a merge and we don't have to like turn on each other yet. Yeah, I think Lucas is always the plan. That worked out really well. Wish we hadn't had to do that. Wish we could have gone into the merge with an advantage size-wise, but make the best of it. It'll be interesting to see if there are any exiles coming back though, and how much they know about what's going on. If I had to guess, I think it's gonna be, we're gonna merge, and there's gonna be like at least 1, if not more, people that return from exile, and then we'll just have to fight it out.
But I'm assuming if they go straight in like
if Kirk just went in, he spilled all the tea.
Yeah.
And so if they come back in, they're gonna know everything anyway.
I know. That's what I'm nervous about. We've been trying to figure out who we think that got voted out would be be willing to get into our alliance and trust us. It's kind of tough because we did some people dirty, but so did the villains. So I don't know. It's kind of up in the air at this point. We're just gonna kind of go in there and act like we aren't sure what's going on to try and get a feel of what's going on their camp and try to win over the exile people. But I don't know. A lot of them probably don't like us right now.
But the exiles know about our alliance. They're better off to just bring them into the fold and then attack the villains until we have to turn on them.
Yeah, no, and that's a good idea. I'm just hoping that there are very obvious cracks in the villains, that they're gunning for each other.
Yeah.
Going into the merge, I'm nervous of just how we're going to keep our story straight. I really don't doubt that people will stay loyal, but I'm hoping that we can find cracks within the villains' tribe so that we can start picking them off.
No, go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, female, guys.
Did the tree drop that? The idol?
Okay. For some reason, the future looks unclear. In fact, I don't see a hero's tribe at all. No!
We're merging.
We just got tree mail that makes me think we're gonna merge. If we're not merging, Jeff's a scumbag, and that's gonna be back-to-back tribals of Jeff being a scumbag. He screwed us in the challenge and screwing us by making us think it's a merge and voting someone out. What's that about? But we think it's gonna be a merge. The 5 of us are solid. We have the Chili Sock Alliance. We made a decision at the final 9 that the 5 of us were gonna be the final 5 in this tribe, and we've all made it happen, and we have all been true to our word, and I think that means a lot. On the Heroes tribe, we all believe in being true to our word. On the villain side, they might not think that, and they're probably all over the place, but that's what we believe here, and we trust each other, and we hope that we can manage to convince the other team that we're not all together while simultaneously being together and manipulating the vote in our favor.
We turn on each other when we're the only ones left.
That's the way to actually get far in this game. It is.
And if we do turn, everyone else is screwed.
Yeah.
I'm considering flopping back and forth, but I just think that's gonna get me snake bitten. I genuinely think being with these 5 is my best chance to get to the final 5. I think I can trust them. I'll find out pretty quickly whether or not I can, so that's gonna dictate my game. If they're trustworthy in the merge, I'll trust them. If they're not, then things are gonna get crazy.
That was wild.
A victory was good. It was needed.
We needed that. That's game changing, honestly.
That evens the playing field.
Now our teams will be all tied up.
They peaked early.
Yeah.
We're peaking just in time for hopefully a merge.
To come into it in a good spot for sure.
This is what we needed. Like, we have momentum now. Like, we peaked at just the right time. If we like merge right now, like we're going in as like a united front. Like, we found an idol. Everyone in the group knows about it, and like we're willing to kind of use it as a group to like push us all forward.
I think we're planning to go into the merge solid 5, but we need to figure out how to swing.
And I'm so excited that we get to stay together. And so I think we're really just prepping for, I think this next round's gonna be the merge. now that the tribes are going to be the same size. I think there's something sus going on with people voted out. And I think we could see one of our old friends. And so I think we're all talking about who would we actually want to see again versus who we would not want to see again. And I think we've came to the conclusion that we hope if anybody ends up back in the game, we hope it's not Crystal. We hope it's either Bryce or Asia.
Oh my gosh, tree mail!
Oh, I should say.
This is the end of the road for the villains tribe. Good riddance. Yes! We're done!
It's over.
Actually, we're not really done.
Yeah,
we are not ending the road. We are.
No, a villain is
we
winning.
Are now
It's a villain sweep.
Villains. A villain sweep.
We have our plan.
Villain
We
top
have our
five.
plan. We have our marching orders.
I'm just super excited. I think the timing of us winning these 2 challenges is perfect. Hopefully going into the merge, it'll be 5 and 5. Now that we all have a realistic chance going into merge and have, I think, good just alliances going forward. I think as a 5 we're strong, so I'm excited to jump in the merge with that.
Absolutely.
We're ready. The heroes.
We gotta execute.
What kind of chaos should we tell them so they think
heroes
that
aren't gonna know
not-
ahead of them.
The middlemen are still going well. Really happy with our alliance, and I think we can go really far together, me, Davis, and Steven. And so I think this is working out really well. So I'm enjoying some team camaraderie and hanging out and excited for what the next phase in stores.
We could say one of them played an idol that got Madeline out, and then we played an idol to get Alex or Bryce out.
Right now, I feel like there hasn't been any update, which makes me think that they're all forming relationships without me and I'm still on the bottom. So, not sure. The story is that we're going to work together. I think I'm still in the middle on if I want to potentially see who on the other tribe is willing to work with us or not. Because I feel like if we do make it decently far, I'll be the first on the chopping block. But we'll try to start kind of feeling out the people left on the flag to see if anyone is willing to work with me.
Bryce might be coming back.
Oh yeah. So maybe we keep that.
He's the only one that we have to be careful of. Until the merge, I think we're just kind of buttoning down the hatches, staying united. Everybody wants to continue to do that. At some point, though, something's going to have to happen. We can't just, you're either at the top of the pecking order or the bottom of the pecking order. So I know I don't want to be at the bottom and then just accept being knocked off. So relationship-wise, it started out really good with Davis, started out really good with Brittany. I think those are still really strong, but I'm kind of prepping myself for the inevitable, which is if we make it all to 5, and trying to kind of put hitch my wagon to Lizzie and Aaron, because I think Davis and Brittany are 1-1 with each other, and I'm kind of on the third in that.
But I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I had to take a wild guess.
Nah, that's not even a wild guess. This is exactly what happened last time we played. Once merge happened, everyone. Yeah. I was like, all right. From the
leave
other
me
side.
alone, bro.
I'm like, what am I doing? I haven't done anything.
I feel like since the Brendan vote, I was kind of just hanging on by a thread and seeing if I could show loyalty one way or the other. And to my own personal pride, I feel as if I did. You're joking. What's up, people?
My hands are still shaking from that tribal. What happened, and so right now it's just me, Asia, and J. Ross, and I think if we're solid 3, we're really hoping that we don't have to go through that again, because at the end of the day, every man for themselves.
Using a 50-50 chance at immunity, but no immunity challenges.
Right. So turn around.
So now I have this,
That is your Styx idol.
and we go to tribal council.
Yes. No challenges, no immunity. We go to tribal. We just go to tribal. You play that, you get 50-50 chance to draw a bead. If it's a black bead, it's deactivated. It doesn't work. If you get a white bead, it'll work, and you'll be saved.
So have you guys just
Use it
drawn?
once.
You guys have just drawn white beads this whole time?
Now we have no idols between the 3 of us. I'm definitely a little disappointed that I don't have it anymore, just especially because we're getting that much closer to possibly going back into the game, and having going up on people. But I'm not upset that I used it, just because like that very, very easily could have gone downhill. And so giving myself the chance, even though it was a black bead, worth it.
Oh my, we have tree mail! Tree mail! Look, he's getting our tree mail!
I got it.
What's it say?
Grab all your belongings, head straight to tribal council. Your final judgment has arrived.
Wait, no numbers, no nothing?
We're trying to debate if we're going to be pitted against each other in a competition now, or if we have to go through another tribal and vote someone else off.
It might be a 4-way challenge. I think it's a 4-way challenge.
It could be that.
Based on timing, I don't think it's possible that all of us are going to just get to jump back in the game. I don't know that we can get through 14 people. So as sad as that makes me, I wish us three could jump to the game for sure. I still hope that that's the case, but I have a feeling there's going to be some sort of competition to where just one of us actually get to be back in the game. And so may the best one win.
All right, come on in, guys. All right, welcome back, villains. Villains, getting your first look at the Nerd Heroes tribe. Lucas voted out at the last tribal council.
Okay.
I think we can do some more friends here. Themis, come on in! All right, Themis tribe, y'all can stand next to villains. All right. So heroes and villains, what you don't know is after you have voted someone out of the game, they have joined the Themis tribe, which has been playing the same game that you have every single round, voting people out of their tribe. These 4 are the 4 who survived tribal councils. So what's about to happen is they are going to compete for a spot to get back in the game. They're going to play in a challenge, and the 2 winners will make it back into the game and join the team. You're here to spectate. All right, so Themis tribe, y'all come on over. Okay, so Themis tribe, here's how this challenge is gonna work. You will be standing on 2 blocks. Tied to your wrist is going to be a string. You will raise your hand in the air, and the string will be taped to the roof of the building. The last 2 people with their hand in the air and the string remaining taped to the building win a spot back in the game. All right, let's get started.
Well, they must have voted other people out. Exactly. So they don't want these other people. I saw they voted out. I think it's Asia, J. Ross, and Crystal are running that. And so I don't want chance. I think they're gonna come.
We gotta praise J. Ross and all the people.
Yeah.
This challenge is on.
How long you hold it, they can test your neurons to figure out if you had muscle fatigue or if you mentally gave up first. Jonathan pulls the string out, he's out.
lot at stake. 2 of you will be earning a spot back in the game. Everyone's looking steady. All it takes is one lapse in concentration. Lucas drops. Asia and Crystal remaining. You drop, won your way back into the game. Crystal and Asia, congratulations, you've won your way back into the game. You can come on and take your spot between Hades and Helios. Jonathan and Lucas, I'm sorry, you fought very hard in this game to get where you are now. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for y'all. You can head on out.
Felt pretty low. I'm going to attribute a lot of it to just being emotionally exhausted and kind of being one of the first people voted out, and then having a chance to come back in and going through is it 4 like very, very brutal tribal councils.
I was fighting an uphill battle, but I thought that grit could get me through it, and ultimately it did not.
I'm rooting for Asia and Crystal. Obviously, I'm glad that they were able to pull that one out and make it through. So I hope they take Brittany down for sure.
I think that I could have been more aggressive in choosing to play on my own rather than following the crowd.
Justin, what are you doing? No, you can do that. I think it's time to drop your buffs. We are switching tribes.
Switching tribes?
Yep. Switching tribes. Alright. Everyone get in a single file line facing that way. I'm going to come behind you. You're going to reach into the urn. You're going to grab a buff. Don't look at it. Keep it behind you. Keep it behind you. All right, on the count of 3, you can reveal. 1, 2, 3, reveal. All right, Helios tribe, come over here. Hades tribe, you can go over there. All right, let's take a look at our new tribe configurations. We got 4 previous heroes and 2 previous villains on the new Helios. And then on the new Hades, 4 previous villains and 2 previous heroes. Interesting. Okay. Well, I have some good news for all of you. For making it this far in the game, you have all earned a spot in the jury. Alright, so I'm going to give you some time to head back to camp and meet your friends.
I'm back. Obviously, wanted to be with Asia on the same team. I think this actually worked out better than I thought it would. So she can hopefully get some allies there. I can get some allies on my team pre-merge. So that way when we merge, we have a bigger alliance.
So we just had our tribe swap. Of course it wouldn't be the merge like everyone expected. Definitely not favorable for me and Davis. We're the only 2 like villains and everyone else is heroes. I know we also have like some really big threats on our team. And if they're all working together, then that could be potentially bad for us later on.
I want to trust Asia so bad. I just don't know her. Because if we get her, then we're eliminating one of the guys.
It's definitely pretty scary. I think the 3 big hero players are still on this tribe. So we're gonna have to do some work. I know Asia got voted out first out of the heroes tribe. So there's a chance that we can work with her, me and Aaron. But yeah, we're either gonna have to win immunity or have an idle play or something like that to get forward.
These are always so weird in the actual game because it's like if you have the majority, you're safer. But not necessarily.
I do think this is the best I could hope for. Having 2 other Helios tribe members with me, so we are in the majority. And we also have Asia, who seems much more interested in potentially working with us than I would have expected after we voted her off. So I think we have some good numbers, hopefully.
Those 2 are probably the strongest players on the tribe. I think Brittany's running, but those 2 are super strong players. Asia's now on our tribe, which I would love to work with Asia, but don't know if she's going to trust me at all, which I understand. But Aaron and Davis, honestly, I think they're 2 of the scarier people that could have been on their tribe. I'm sure I have a target on my back. I'm sure people want me out of the game, so I'm going to see what I can do to make it forward. We want to keep you. We genuinely want to keep you.
Yeah.
So
we're just trying to play. I think I have a good game to play, not just to be a switch player.
I agree.
It's
I agree. That's why I wanted to play with you originally, but I just didn't get to.
I understand.
I think it would be scary from her point of view to trust us, but I think that's probably her best bet on getting like to the merge. I think me, Taylor, and Drew would play with her the rest of the way and vote them 2 out until we get to merge. But I'm just hoping that she trusts us. My hand kind of got forced.
Yeah.
Like I'm like.
I voted with majority too while I was over there.
Right. So it's like it sucks, but it's kind of like I'm happy to play with you to the end because I trust you. Played a trustworthy game.
I am still pissed off. I'm not showing them that. They definitely are frightened of the fact that I came back. I think that they're a little freaked out that I was the first one they voted out and didn't think I stood a chance, and now I'm back in. But no, definitely still pissed. I think that while I was doing that challenge on the possibility that I was coming back in, they all came up with the story on how I was actually voted out and things like that. I don't know what to believe. Go.
How's your tribe been? Good. It's been good, yeah. It's been pretty chill. So we walk in, and a 3rd tribe comes out from all the people that we voted off, and they competed, and then Asia and Crystal made it. And so then we all thought it was just going to be one big merge, but Ned loves to switch it up and switched up the tribes. So now some villains are on the heroes and heroes are on the villains. I'm kind of at a disadvantage, I think, because there's only 2 heroes from my side over here, me and Lauren. My name is thrown around, so I have no idea.
I want to know everything about y'all's tribe and like how everything's been going down.
Okay, yeah, we're curious about your guys' last 2 votes.
I'm Lauren, and I'm the newest villain in town, I guess. I feel like I'm in shock right now with what just happened. So we went from 10 people to 12 people, 2 of which have been voted out already. They're back in the game. We switched tribes. The only person in my original tribe with me is Paige. I don't really have a relationship with Paige. I wouldn't mind voting her out. I'm not sure how much I can trust Paige. I want to get Paige out. Real this time? Yes. Me and her have been working together. Like, I do trust her. But I keep her at arm's distance because she's scary. Yeah, like, she's a good player. She's going to start getting into when people can get individual immunity. And, like, Homegirl's a powerhouse. No, absolutely. Yes. She's awesome. No, she's right. I know, so power to her. We're in the minority, and there's 4 original villains. But another twist is there's only 1 guy on our tribe, and the rest are girls. So I feel like there's a lot of different ways I could look at the situation I'm in right now. I'm gonna see it in the best light. This is just shocking, to say the least.
How are these
Like, why? What was like the different? Was it like make or break in the last second, or was it like lead early on in the game?
I think coming in here, I know a lot. I have an advantage of I know a lot of backstabbing that has happened within this tribe, especially with this merge now. You know, I know some things, and it seems like a lot of people want to know what my experience has been so far. So I think I have that to my advantage to not hopefully get out right away.
Yeah, and Lindsay got absolutely dragged by Ned in our tribal councils because he just kept being like, so you'd think that it's an advantage you just did this challenge and you lost.
A lot just went down. We made it to the stage where we're going to join the jury, but they brought in everybody we voted out. And I voted them out for a reason. And there were a couple people that I voted out that I was like, okay, if you come back in. One of the people that I was not okay with came back in. Crystal.
Like, they're coming, and so we had to like go hide, like what? And
we would see y'all like running down the little hill.
Yes. Yeah.
And I just know she's not gonna work with me. And I think we can pull in Paige and go for Crystal. But I'm also thinking Crystal might have some sort of idol or immunity on her coming back into the game.
We had an immunity idol, which is that blue circle thing that you probably saw. So we each got one of those, which basically was a 50-50 shot at immunity. So we could play it, but we had to draw beads. So a black bead meant that it negated the immunity, and a white bead meant that it worked. So it was kind
Nobody
of like
ever drew a white bead.
Yeah.
So it never went. She told me this story about these immunity idols they were given, that they had a 50-50 chance of using them, but none of them worked. That seems like some hogwash to me. I'm like, somebody's had to have worked. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Does that still work? Does it work in this stage of the game? I don't know, but I don't really trust it. And so I'm like thinking, I don't think we can all pin Crystal. I think we have to split both. This is not a good situation, but I do think I have the majority here enough to flip and get Crystal out.
No competitions. Like that was the key thing. Like we were all just like kind of waiting. Like we would wait for y'all to do your challenges.
There was no competition?
No. We just went to tribal.
You just went
over and over again.
Obviously, I'm in the same team as Brittany, which is the one that got me out. So obviously, I hope to get her out. But we'll see what happens.
Come on in, guys. All right, welcome to your first challenge as new tribes. So, once again, immunity is back up for grabs, but it is not tribe immunity. Again, you're playing for individual immunity, and both tribes will be attending tribal council. All right, but there's a twist to this. The overall winner of the challenge, your tribe will get to spectate the other tribe's tribal council. Okay. So, here's how this challenge is gonna work. Behind you, there are halves of vases. Every person will have 2 halves of a vase. What you're going to do is you will hold the vase above your head together. There will be water in the vase, and the water will drip onto your head. When your water is out, you are out of the challenge. If you take the vase off your head, you're out of the challenge. If it touches your head, you're out of the challenge. It's an endurance challenge. How long can you hold it together above your head? Begin.
Aaron, how close is mine to my head?
You got
I can swim my head.
Okay.
Oh no, oh no.
There's still water.
Drew's out of the challenge.
Your arms are shaking, man.
My arms hurt. I don't
There's a
feel too hot.
chance. Right?
It's all of
How bad is the... Can I fix it? Can I fix it?
Where's it leaking at? I'm trying. Is it like by my thumb?
No, it's on the other side.
Like up here?
No, we did it for an hour and a half.
Double endurance, yeah. I'm not doing well.
That's good. Much older.
Steven, unfortunately, you're out of the challenge.
You're doing great.
Yeah, Brady's like, what I have of hers.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, that's it.
Davis is out of the challenge. Garrison, are you in? Okay. Asia cracks. Asia is out of the challenge. It's down to 3 on Helios. Garrison's face is getting red. It's matching his shirt a little bit.
Yeah, I got 5 against 3. Keep it up.
No.
Some of these girls are looking solid. All right, Lizzie drops. Lizzie's out. Lauren, unfortunately, you were eliminated.
Remember last time we were singing songs?
Yeah, I don't really want to do that.
Still awake, I bet you're just fine. I was asleep and you're sitting. That's better than mine. And the girl in your bed has a fine pedigree, and I'll bet your friends tell you she's better than me.
What song is this?
I don't know this one. I bet you think about me when you say, oh my gosh, she's insane. She wrote a song about me. I bet you think about me.
I kind of hated that.
Sure you don't want to dump a little out and make it lighter? Make it a little more fun? Dump it out a little bit. Make it a little lighter for you. This is way easier with less water, trust me. Just try it.
1 foot? I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do 1 foot.
Do it, then. 1 foot?
1 foot? The people are asking for it.
Yeah, put them on 1 foot.
All right, I think you got to go to 1 foot. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get on 1 foot. If your foot touches the ground, at any point after that, you are out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got the ground. Crystal's rocks, Crystal's out.
That was so good. Good job, Crystal. You got it, thank you.
Have you beefing before? They beefed in their first season and it led into getting out first. Okay. Who got out first? Okay.
We're going for
Alright, Paige. We're running it back.
We are, just us two.
Lower and lower. Taylor and Aaron have remained still for a very long time. Harrison hopping around a little bit. Harrison.
I want to work with you. Okay.
Just
Same with
saying.
you. Okay, great. Glad we're on the same page. How's your back? Surviving. Even if you don't drop, I want to work with you, so just so you know. Okay. Good vibes. Good vibes all around.
Harrison's out of commission. We're down to 4, 2 on each tribe. We got Taylor and Aaron for Helios, and Paige and Brittany for Hades.
My foot's cramping.
Someone's gonna lose concentration and lose their balance, and it'll be over. She's out. Taylor wins immunity, but you can keep going if you want to spectate the other tribe. We've been going for 20 and a half minutes.
Let's shoot for 30.
Incredible. Maybe not.
Get rid of thank you notes in her PT.
This is a callback to Brittany and Paige doing almost the exact same thing for almost an hour.
Yeah, it sucks.
In season 3.
This is horrible. I think I might let it loose. How do you feel? I got you, girl. Got me? I got you. I think I'm tired of playing Paige. Okay.
Brittany drops. Paige wins immunity for her tribe, but we are waiting to see who wins the ability to spectate.
Spectate. Really bad.
Keep it up, Paige.
Paige drops. Paige is out. Meaning Taylor.
You did, Taylor.
Good job. All right, congratulations, Taylor and Paige. Come on up, get your immunity.
Way to go. Paige can't lift her arms.
There you go. So here's how these tribal councils are going to work. Helios, because you're spectating, you will go first. That means after you vote someone out, you will sit on the jury bench and you will watch Hades Tribal Council. All right, I'll give you some time to strategize, and I'll see you in Tribal Council shortly.
I did win immunity and also won our tribe getting to see tribal council for the other tribes, so that was fun. I think luck of the draw, I'm in the majority from the switch up, which is great. So I'm feeling pretty good going into tribal council.
So I won immunity. It was actually the worst. Like, I'm in so much pain right now. I can't even move my arm. And my foot was cramping. It was just like the worst pain I've ever been in, I think. But I had to do it. I had to get the immunity because I don't trust these people over here.
Okay, we're gonna tribal. What do we want to do as we walk? Of course, I know, but I want to keep going.
Okay. Hello guys, me again. As you can probably imagine, I am currently fighting for my life in the exact same scenario as I lost it when I played. And I am just not willing to let it go down like this again. So I am rallying the votes towards Crystal.
Then like absolutely slightly.
Yeah.
I think her words was pretty strong. Like, a lot of people listen to it, sure.
Yeah. Well, obviously I would have loved to win immunity because obviously coming in, my name's kind of just already a threat. And the fact that I'm coming back, being already voted out by people on this team. So it's definitely not a good place to be in. But I think we have some solid people here that I can see myself working with. So she's playing her own.
What did they say about me? Okay.
And so that the coronavirus would be getting, you would just kind of follow her. Obviously, my biggest allies are now not here. But I mean, people like you and Steven, like I wanted to work with at the beginning. So I think this could be good. Payback for my exit. She was telling me what to do.
So I can see why it would seem like that from the outside, but I got a lot of votes.
I think Crystal being back actually with me is ideal, perfectly. Because I think she's mad at a lot of the other people. That first conversation was with Crystal. I thought we hit it off well. So I'm excited to see if I can build something with that, and I'm open to forming new relationships. And I think, especially after the merge, I think that it can go really any way, and I don't want to just play straight alliances.
So like, I can see how you think that,
Yeah.
but honestly, it's like, I'm not gonna like vote for the people who want me out.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think anything. I'm telling you what people came to me about.
Well, I do think
Because I've been there since the beginning.
we have some time right now. I think I'm looking at 3 misfits right here. I know I'm in the minority here from being a hero now in the villain tribe. You're the only boy on our tribe, and you already were voted out.
One of these things is not like the other.
I think that we could stick together, and I know I could pull Paige in. Paige got immunity, which really scared me because we were the only 2 original heroes on our tribe, now in the villains tribe. And I was like, well, that's easy pickings right there. And then Crystal comes up to me and she whispers, if Brittany doesn't get immunity, we're voting her out. Oop. Oop. Okay, girl, say less. Because I don't want it to be me. And I think if I tell her we have something solid, which I'm thinking we do, then now I'm hearing about all this Crystal Brittany drama. Don't really know the full details of it at all. I can tell the vote is going to be one of the 2 of them. But me and Paige need to vote with Crystal because Crystal does not want to work with the other villains. We can pull her into our 5 alliance with the heroes. So I have some work to do.
I think we get Lauren.
Are you
down with Lauren?
wanting Crystal out?
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, you don't think she has an idol?
I don't
think
know.
she might. That's
why I'm like,
do we
should we
split
votes?
I think Crystal has to have some sort of idol or something. I just don't know. And so I'm like, I think we might need to split the vote.
I don't want Lauren to go. Okay. I would, if we do that, who would we split on? Steven?
I mean, if you're dead set on Lauren, yeah.
Crystal and Steven. Yeah.
Paige won't put Lauren up as the second to go. I don't really want to put Steven up as the second to go, but if I have to, I can.
Alright, so I'm afraid what's gonna happen is we all vote Crystal, and then soon Crystal throws an idol, Crystal votes me. No, I'm saying we have Lauren on our side, we split 2 and 2. I want to talk to Crystal and see what she says. Steven and Crystal, and we tell Steven that we're putting Crystal, so it's actually 3 and 2.
The plan right now is 3 votes towards Crystal, 2 votes towards Steven, Crystal votes me. Now, do I understand that this is against my middleman alliance? Yes. Yes, I do. And I hate it. And I don't know what to do.
So, tell him 100% Crystal, tell Crystal 100% me, and then talk to Lauren, y'all 2, go Steven.
So you want Crystal to vote for you?
Yes.
Okay. And Steven, Crystal.
Because if Crystal votes for Steven, will be a hung jury. And I don't want her to I don't want to be a hung jury, because then we have to like vote again and then go to polling rocks, so she cannot get word of that plan.
Okay.
So suss Lauren out before telling her that.
Okay.
Like, do you think Lauren would work with Crystal?
Fully trust her.
I think she's sus of Crystal. I think Steven is also sus of Crystal. I think everybody is. Because I can't trust her, and I like don't want to.
I want to go in here.
Yeah, let's go sit around.
Everyone's running around with their head cut off like a chicken, and like a chicken with their head cut off. I'm tired.
We should talk.
You're safe. You're good.
I do.
No, thank God they have beef. I think it's gonna be Crystal or Brittany. I think we have to vote with Crystal or Brittany because we have to get original villains out.
I think we need Brittany. Why? Because she works with Davis. I feel like Davis is gonna get out.
But if he doesn't,
I trust Brittany. Like,
why do you trust her?
Because I just think we could work with her.
The thing is,
I don't trust Crystal.
but if we get all back together and we didn't get out original villains, they're just gonna team up again.
I'm trying to get Crystal out because I know her and Asia are gonna work together, and Asia's on the other side, and I just want to break that up because I know that that's an alliance.
What do you mean original? Because Crystal's not an original villain. She got voted out. She hates all of them. I don't think she's gonna want to work with any of them. And she was like, me and Asia, we're gonna be like a team.
I think I can sway Brittany to be in our alliance. Do you think yes? Because
we all talk.
They don't have the numbers over there.
They don't. But what if something happens? What if like David has an advantage? Girl, I think we should go with Crystal.
Paige, she wants to work with Brittany. I don't know why. She thinks that she can pull, which again, it's the villains. They're gonna lie. So I don't know what she's thinking. She wants to work with Brittany, and she thinks that she can sway Brittany to be in our 5 alliance. But she's working with Davis, and Paige hates Davis. So it just doesn't make any sense.
I know Brittany has alliances too, and they're wanting to get Brittany out. But I really think I can sway Brittany to be on my team. So I just have to convince Lauren, Lizzie, and Steven to vote Crystal.
I want it to be me, Paige, Crystal. I don't think it's good for us to go with Brittany when we could have Crystal instead.
I'll talk.
I think we make this really short. The key is we have to talk to them and like.
They're
they
on
have
board. I'm on board. I just have to talk to Lauren.
Yeah.
Paige is
It's
getting
like-
Lauren on board right now. Is
Yeah.
Lauren on board? Where is she? Is
We
she with
talked and
Crystal?
it was very. I'm gonna be honest. It was very like on you. Crystal literally plans to tell you like I'm putting up Brittany to her face.
Yeah.
So
I'm not surprised.
so like I did get a little bit of time right after.
This is
Lauren.
exactly how she got me.
Yeah.
Like this situation is what happened.
Yeah.
And she convinced people, and she went back some
She's
people
also-
so much.
Yeah. She's also telling everybody everything that people have come back with, and everybody that has been voted out has been like painting you big time at Target.
No, they have not.
100%.
That or she's lying.
That she's lying.
She's lying.
I know she sees me as a super big threat, but I've been loyal to what I've said to the people I want to work with, and I think I can be helpful. Sorry, guys, my heart is literally racing right now.
Are you gonna join? It's up to you.
I'm
No?
good.
You're good?
She doesn't want to talk to me. But I really don't think my former tribe mates would do that to me.
You're voting for me, I'm voting for you.
We need it. We need to have a little handshake. This is the end. We're bearing the hatchet.
I've been over this 2 years ago.
So I don't know what they're saying about me over there, but it's not true.
I mean,
What
I
are
don't
they?
know.
What are they? Yes, you
I
do know.
I
You
don't
do
know. I'm telling you, like, all I've heard is that you're just being sneaky.
But I feel like you're making that up.
You're the little ringleader and sneaky, and so I was like, okay, well, strategically, like, yeah, get you out.
Watch it.
So I'm guessing y'all was just like, I'm voting you.
I'm voting you, and
Yeah, that's what
we don't need to talk.
Okay,
Okay.
you're voting me. Okay, cool.
I'm just trying to stay alive. One guy, 4 girls. I think at a glance it would seem kind of a bad situation. I don't feel super bad about it because there's definitely like some fireworks going with Crystal and Brittany. They both just want each other out.
Obviously, y'all are going for each other. This is going to be one tribal of this, right?
Yep.
The winner kind of takes all, right?
Yeah.
We're gung-ho to work with whoever comes out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have any numbers on the other side of this.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like then that's the
And we
thing.
need
If we
that.
emerge, like,
We're just talking about like what's the game forward, right?
Long term, like, I have a member on the other side, at least one.
Crystal immediately just like to me and Steven, like, Brittany's playing, you guys need to start going after Brittany. And then Paige and Brittany are like, Crystal, easy out. And so it's just a matter of, do we go with, we're trying to keep Purple together? Like, I know at this point, Brittany would pick Paige over me. So I'm like, do I like make that move now and shake it all up?
Long term, I know Asia can hold her own over there.
So I just am so like torn right now, and I think I'm opposed to any way this goes. And I just have to figure out at this point where I'm gonna go to like minimize damage. And somehow this like is gonna blow up in my face. These people are gonna be mad at me like no matter which way it goes.
I sucked at that, and I was the first person eliminated, so that kind of sucks. But I didn't really expect anything less. Taylor was a dog. She got immunity, and so now we're in a bit of an interesting situation. I think we're hoping to see the band come back together. All the heroes come back together is what we'd like to see. So hope it happens. Fingers crossed. I think we'd like to keep Asia with us and go somewhere else, but we want her with us.
I think it doesn't make any sense for us to not side with you. This is our opportunity to have heroes to take out someone on the villain side. And ultimately, like, if we do that now, then we have the numbers into the merge, then you're with us, and then we can take out all of the villains. And like, I'm not gonna like sit here and tell you that I can pick you over with Garrison or somebody, but like, if you want to get as far as you can, I think your best bet is to stick with us. Because we're not we're going to do this. So, do with the affirmation what you will.
I feel like I'm absolutely getting screwed over right now. I don't know, it just feels so like, yeah, obviously we're not voting for you, and that's exactly how it was last time. And everything just feels like too perfect. This is it for the original.
I don't know that Asia trusts us, but I think it is her best bet right now. It makes the most sense for her to stick with us because it doesn't make sense for us to vote her out when we can take someone out from the opposing alliance of 5. So I think, at least in the short run, it makes sense for her to pair with us. I don't think that would last very long, but best we can do. My thought is back to so I think we need to get one of them now. If you can pull in Crystal, we have our team members that we can bring back at the merge, and then we can run the show till the end. Definitely hoping that we can take out Davis. I think he has some sort of advantage. My guess is an extra vote, but it might be immunity of some kind.
Yeah, let's go a little further. Tribe Stop was probably the most unfortunate thing for me. Me and Aaron were the only 2 from my tribe that got moved over here. And it's the solid 3 from the Heroes team is still here. So that's very unfortunate. So we're trying to scheme something up right now. No, I recommend.
I feel like it makes sense if we work together and then like it's just the easy go.
Yes.
Like we want to be numbers for you, and then like.
Yeah. So how the special idol works? It's the diamond idol. So if whoever receives vote, basically those get immune. So me and Aaron are going to vote for each other, and then we're trying to get everyone to vote for Asia, because hopefully she will join in with us. And then with us 3 protected, it'll either be between Drew and Garrison.
if they vote her, great. If not, like we're still fine.
Yeah, because we'll be.
Because then one of the guys will be
regardless, we're protected at this tribal, which is perfect. Which
you so
is
much
perfect.
Thankfully, Davis has a little advantage that is very much going to help us this time. So safe through the next round. We're hoping that this will eventually get Garrison out because he poses a big threat, and then it could also get us numbers.
I kind of wish.
This is gonna be.
I kind of wish.
Dramatic.
I wish we would have lost this so that they would watch this happen.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be hilarious.
That's actually so cute. That would have been great. I think it's gonna be an exciting tribal, so I'm excited.
Obviously, since we're minority, we're gonna have to go for one of the big people. Realistically, it'd be sick if we could get Asia to put a vote on Drew. I told Asia that we're voting for Drew, and so if Drew gets a vote, then Garrison's the only one left, and he would be the one voted out. So it's kind of complicated, but I think it's gonna work. That's why I'm kind of thinking Drew at the moment. Is what me and Aaron are thinking. So yeah. So you can vote for her. Good. Yeah.
We honestly thought it was like kind of these characters. That's what we were thinking. Asia. Just us, like, I don't know if y'all are like. I assume like y'all were like stronger with the 5 that were like remaining, and if she survived that long, then she has to be good at challenges. And so I'm like, this could be a good opportunity to get her out.
Okay. My hope is that I've convinced Erin we're voting Asia, so she goes Asia, and then the rest of us are voting Davis. And so then, even if Davis plays an idol out of safety, someone that is not in our little alliance is gone. And so I think we're going to between Davis and Asia.
Okay.
I don't think I'm trying to have her right now.
And then I walked away and got scolded and got scolded by Brendan, and he told me he's gonna vote me out. You'll see it whenever we watch it.
Bro, I'm not talking about that. I want to stay with the Helios tribe people that are here right now because of numbers and like what their team is looking like. But I also have a feeling that they're gonna backstab me literally tonight or in the next challenge, whatever that may be, whether that's afterwards or not. I say that they're actually going for him. That doesn't make any sense.
They're going for him?
They had to.
I don't know his name.
I played mine.
So what it's feeling like
No,
is
sorry,
everybody's voting for me, and then Drew's a scapegoat, which I would rather just be.
It was when Alex got out because it was me, Alex.
So I feel like I need to stay with the people that were in the villain tribe. So I don't know. I'm stuck right in the middle.
So Davis.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he told me that.
No. That's what I knew that because Drew's the scapegoat. I didn't know if y'all were in on it. Because like y'all.
No, me? No, that's what I literally told you. I think Davis has an idol because I saw him
I'll
grab.
convince him that y'all tell him that you're voting for me.
Okay.
I'll tell him that I'm voting for what's his face because I still can't remember his name. I'm leaning towards sticking with the Helios tribe, and so that would be voting off one of the villain tribe because everybody's acting like it's 6 and 6. Like there's a 6 very strong core alliance of Helios tribe, and then there's a core 6 of all of the villain tribe. Which is also scary going into because if we knock off one of each, then me and Crystal lie, but it's not set in stone who I'm voting for.
I played it every day.
Oh, what was
it? It was an idol. All the freaking girls were like gunning for me.
Really?
Yes, and so
stayed in?
that's why they.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw him get an advantage in the game whenever we were looking at the board on like the second challenge, and he told me he already used it, but he kind of seemed like he was lying. So I'm a little skeptical. I'm a little scared. I think it could be me. That makes sense.
So I had to play it every day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. God, I think he's lying.
He saw me during the challenge grab it. I told him I played it because all the girls were gunning for me. I told him it was a normal idol, so I told him I played it. So if he asks about that, so he doesn't think I played. So
talking with Davis and Aaron stresses me out. Aaron and Davis are a little scary to talk to. They're acting like they want to vote off Asia, but Asia thinks we want to vote her off too, and I honestly would prefer to keep Asia in and vote off Aaron or Davis.
It does sound like everyone's on board for Asia. I don't know if they're just saying that.
I think they're definitely just saying that. Yeah. But that's gonna work for us. So I write your name down. You write my name down.
And then whatever happens, happens.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm really hoping I get to stick around after this vote. Pray for me.
Welcome, new Helios tribe, to your first tribal council as a tribe. Looking at the dynamic of your tribe, it looks like there are 4 old heroes on it and 2 old villains. Do you think, are the dynamics going to stay that way?
Oh yeah, 100%. When we have the top 3 heroes from their tribe, it's game over for us for that. So trying to flip somebody, that's our only possibility at the moment. Yeah.
Drew, have you been approached to flip? Are you part of that conversation?
I think everybody's had interesting conversations, and everybody always makes it like appear that you're warm and welcome to working with somebody else. Because you know, if like my floor falls out in front of me, I want the other people to catch me. So I think in a tribe this small where we had that little time to talk to each other, we're all trying to see if we need a ledge, if anybody else will give us to stand.
So, when you found out that the Heroes tribe was going to be no more, did you think that meant merge, or were you expecting another twist?
I mean, I'm dumb and dropped my buff. I mean, I assumed, wow, we have 10 people, we're going to merge. Maybe just one person's going to come back in the game, but you had other plans, and I guess you just got to kind of adjust your game to the place that you're in at the time. That's what we're doing. We're all just scrambling, trying to figure things out and make the best of the situation that you have kindly placed us in.
Asia, so you are in a really interesting position. You are technically a hero, but they voted you out at the first tribal council you attended.
I was a hero for about an hour.
Yes. So
You're here with us again, come on.
So do you feel any sense of loyalty to the heroes as a hero, or are you more thinking, this is my time to make a move because these people didn't show any loyalty to me?
Honestly, I don't want to say too much, Ned. Last time I said a little too much. Ended up embarrassing myself by not knowing what was going on. I feel like there's still a possibility of that, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep a little close to the chest for right now.
Taylor, you were wearing that immunity wreath that came at a hard cost. So do you feel like that was important to keep out of other people's hands, or do you think it's important to keep yourself safe?
I really just wanted to watch the other team do tribal council, so that was my main motivation.
Yeah, respectable. Aaron, so you came second in that challenge on your tribe, and you are one of the 2 villains on this tribe. So did it sting a little bit losing that challenge, or do you think you might be able to scrape by this?
Yeah, no, it definitely stung. You'd never want to be in the minority as far as numbers, and so having that would have definitely helped, like, feel a little better, like this tribal council. But alas, Taylor's just too strong.
All right, with that, it's time to vote. Aaron, you're up.
Very excited to see how this unfolds.
Okay. So what I am doing is playing my diamond idol, and it will nullify all votes. And what I'm gonna do is write down Erin's name, and she'll be protected, and hopefully she'll write down my name. And this should work, I hope.
I'll go tell you the votes. This is the diamond idol. It was played, and it means that every vote inside this urn is nullified. and every person who received a vote becomes immune. I'll read the votes. Davis does not count. 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 Aaron does not count. What this means is we will re-vote. You may not vote for Aaron, Taylor, or Davis. Come get me, Aaron.
Okay, we didn't plan this far ahead because I didn't realize that we were allowed to vote.
See you at my exit interview.
If this works, this would be awesome. Who knows though?
I'll go tell the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. Drew. Asia. Drew.
They're either voting me out or they're voting you out, so we'll see.
Asia. 2 votes Drew, 2 votes Asia, 2 votes left. Garrison. 2 votes Drew, 2 votes Asia, 1 vote Garrison, 1 vote left. Garrison. We have a tie.
But I feel like Garrison's the biggest threat, so I'm gonna put him.
Who knows though?
What this means is we will re-vote. Drew, Asia, and Garrison, you cannot vote. The only people who can vote are Aaron, Taylor, and Davis. You can talk if you want, but as soon as voting starts, you can't talk.
Okay, repeat. Who cannot vote and who can vote?
The only people who can vote are Aaron, Taylor, and Davis. You can only vote between Asia, Garrison, and Drew.
It doesn't matter. Read the numbers.
Okay. Have a good hearing.
Oh, this is exciting.
This is probably the greatest play in Survivor.
Alright. I'll go tell you votes.
I might get medevac before we read the votes. We'll see.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Garrison. The 11th person voted out, and the first member of our jury, Garrison. Give me your torch. Garrison, tribe has spoken.
Don't play with the slimies. Play with the slimies and they're gonna get out, I promise.
That is one of the most chaotic and interesting tribals I've ever witnessed, and you all were part of it. But the night's not over. The Hades tribe is going to come, and they are going to vote someone out, and you are all going to witness it. We will now bring in the first member of our jury, Garrison, voted out at the last tribal council.
I don't think any of this looks
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
First, some big reactions to that vote. Not what you were expecting?
Yeah, I don't think any of us really expected that. I don't know what we were expecting, but like his name was not said. For sure.
So, seeing that, does that change what you're gonna do going into this vote?
I don't know that it really changes much. I think it's just like, honestly, just blown away. Based on conversations I've had, I feel like people trusted him, and yeah. So I'm interested to hear that story at some point, hopefully.
Okay. Brittany. So you came very close in that immunity challenge. You came second place. So do you think that was a crucial immunity for you to win, or do you think you have solidified some relationships that will carry you through without that safety net?
I think that would have been a very crucial immunity for me to win. I would love to have won, but I was sick of breaking my back. But I do really much trust the relationships that I've made, and I think I will be okay despite it, but honestly, who knows? We'll see what happens. I could be very wrong.
Okay, Lauren. So looking at this tribe, there are 4 old villains, 2 old heroes on it, and you are the only hero on it that does not have immunity. Does that spell trouble for you?
You would think. You would really think. I was so nervous. Just knowing that I'm going to be in the minority from my old tribe to this new tribe. But the villains are not mean. They're so welcoming. And thankfully, I feel like there were clear divisions that didn't put as big of a target on my back as I was worried about.
So Crystal, do you know what Lauren's talking about? Do you think that there are divisions within the tribe?
Oh yeah, I think being on the outside of things for a little bit and now coming back in, I got a lot of insight into how things were going on the other side of our game. And so that could either put a target on my back or help me with people to the end, hopefully. So we'll see how it plays out.
Okay, Lizzie. So Crystal is saying she came back with some information. Did she approach you with that information? If so, how does that affect your game going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, we had one-on-one conversations, so like I don't know if everyone got the full information, but I know at least we kind of all sat down when we first got back, and she told us kind of everything that had happened from when she got voted off and their new tribe and like how that everything went with that. So I was given some information on that, and then obviously I don't know though, like other people could have been told things I don't know.
So Paige, you are wearing that immunity wreath, so that means no one can vote you out. Given that you haven't made the merge yet, is this a very important immunity for you to win, or do you think you would have been able to slide by without it?
I think I might have been able to slide by, but I feel great having it, so no complaints.
With that, it's time to vote. Paige, you're up.
Hope this works.
Okay, well, this is something new, surprise.
I hope this ends either way.
Alright, let me tell you votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Are the votes? First vote, Steven. Crystal. Brittany. Steven. It's 2 votes Steven, 1 vote Crystal, 1 vote Brittany. Crystal. 2 votes Steven, 2 votes Crystal, 1 vote Brittany, 1 vote left. 12th person voted out as survivor and the second member of the jury. Crystal. Crystal, give me your torch. Crystal, Travis Broken. There you go.
Good luck. Y'all got a lot of shady players out there.
Feeling a little down. I screwed myself. If I would have voted Asia instead of Drew, I would have been okay. But I told Asia I wouldn't vote her, and I didn't vote her. I decided to vote Drew, thinking that I was going to be the flip vote and make it to where Asia trusted me instead of trusted the other 2 people because we voted together. So I was trying to play a little differently than I played in the past and play something a little bit off the wall, and it ended up screwing me. Should have just stuck to my guns and played it like I normally do, but because I didn't, I got screwed.
Very excited to see how this unfolds. I hope that you are actually going to play your advantage and I'm not going to go home, but we'll see.
If what happens again, I don't know what I'll do, but it'll be extreme. If not, then hopefully new friends.
Scariest player in the whole game. I hope this works, but I'm not sure it's going to. It's Themis, right? Thank you.
So what I am doing is playing my diamond idol, and it will nullify all votes for everyone. So I'm not gonna read it, but I have it, and this is it. And what I'm gonna do is write down Erin's name, and she'll be protected, and hopefully she wrote down my name. And this should work, I hope.
Okay, we didn't plan this far ahead because I didn't realize that we were allowed to vote. So I don't know who people are playing, but I feel like Garrison's the biggest threat, so I'm gonna put him.
I saw something coming. It wasn't that exactly.
See you at my exit interview.
All we're gonna do is tie unless somebody flips over to you. They're either voting me out or they're voting you out, so we'll see.
There was no diamond idol in season 1, so I don't really know how to cope with what just happened. I feel like we're either gonna get forced into rocks or my 2 people flipped on me, which is fine because somebody's got to do it. I just can't do it to Garrison, and he's my only option. So,
well, I'm safe. Let's go. If this works, this would be awesome. Who knows though?
Oh, this is exciting.
Ryan Garrison. Kind of feel like maybe he has an idol. I can't really tell. There's a lot of chatter outside. I'm hoping that means he goes home with it. I don't know, but we'll do the case.
I am so sorry, Garrison, but this is probably the greatest play in Survivor on Ned's thing. Kind of sucks you got to the end of it, but my tribe might make it to the end now. Hopefully. Let's go.
Well, first of all, don't need this anymore. I mean, they had a lot of shady players, and I tried my best. At the end of the day, it was literally just PTSD from the friggin' first round, which I think is so stupid. Homegirl needs to get over it, honestly, but I try to warn them. I try to tell them long term, like, I got people on the other side. Asia and I are tight. Like, she can grab her crew, I can grab, you know, my crew, our crew, and kind of work together in the end, long term. They didn't listen, but good luck to everybody else. I'm rooting for my girl Asia to the end. You best believe I'm gonna sit pretty on that jury. So that's all.
Let's hope this works. If Crystal gets immunity, I'm gonna cry. Because right now, I don't want anything to get out. But there was no way to get Paige and Lorna to look for the vote. If Steven wasn't the scapegoat, so I need Chris to go out because right now Steven is probably I might sound like an idiot if like I'm wrong, but Steven is my #1 ally.
PTSD. Okay, well, this isn't no surprise. We'll see if it pans out. I hope this team makes a good decision. Otherwise, there's nothing I can really do about it.
Things have been absolutely wild. I cannot believe that I'm like not in the minority on this. Love talking to you. I hope it's not you right now, but it definitely can't be me. And Crystal might play an idol, so here we go. Oh my god, I'm sick of doing this. I'm sick of it. And I hope this is the last time I have to do this. But if I survive, I kind of think I'm gonna have to do it again. And I'm already sad about it. And I'm tired. Just thought you should know. I hope this ends either way, but I fear it will be another round.
I hate to have to write your name again. I just feel like that's the way it's going, and I know the path forward with Brittany, and I don't know what with you. So sorry.
Everybody, drop your buffs. You're officially merged.
Let's go.
Next time on Survivor.
Well, I just want to talk to you about using your name.
Hopefully Steven comes with us because they basically threw him under the bus if Crystal had an idol. I'm being told it's your idol.
I just want to protect you this no more.
So let's hope it gets to rocks this time. Wouldn't that be fun for everybody?